Aries, thanks for visiting. And if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. Of course, only if you'd like to. And I have everything ready. As usual, I'm going to start your reading for lovely fellow Aries people. The first card you have for your past is Temperance. So the Temperance card can be about balance, it can be about turning one thing into another thing, alchemy, all kinds of different things. I'm seeing you having to really just pull things together. It was like you were trying to find balance, you were trying to kind of cobble everything together and put everything together in one place. You had a lot of, you had some days where actually everything seemed to go really well for you. Everything was fine, you were on top of things, everything was fine. It was like, I'm on top of everything, I know what I'm doing. And you know, you were feeling really on top of things. When things were going well, they were going really well. And then suddenly something would happen out of nowhere. And then it was like you were set right back to square one. And this was in terms of your feelings and also how you felt about yourself. And it's like you feel on top of things, you feel fine, and then one small thing can happen and set you all the way back again, feeling really bad about yourself. And it really is, like, I know, logically you know that is really silly. I know it is too. I get like this too. But you know, sometimes some tiny thing can just completely throw you. And this was what was happening with you at this time. You had, you know, you were going fine and then you were going down again, and then everything was good and then something would come in and go down again. So yes, the Temperance card can be about turning one situation into another situation, a better one. And I'm seeing at this time that's what you were trying to do, but you really just had to throw things together to make the best of what you had. That's all you could do anyway. The Temperance card also is about balance. So again, you're trying to balance your feelings. Your feelings were going up and down quite a lot at this time, and you're trying to just balance them out. And I'm saying trying because that's not easy for an Aries. I know you're very passionate and you do feel things very deeply and very passionately, but this is what you were trying to do. This is what you were trying to do, and for some reason you knew that you had to kind of keep your feelings down and in balance and out and in control, because you knew that, you know, you had to focus. So yes, the next card you have for your past is the Page of Swords. So yes, I'm seeing this. I mean, look at this. This is someone who's obviously, they're young, they're kind of passionate, they're angry, they're ready to swing their sword. They're kind of not quite in control yet. They're not like the King of Swords who's completely in control of his sword. This is the Knight. This is a very passionate person. This is someone who can't quite control themselves properly. So I'm actually seeing complaining. I'm actually seeing someone could have been complaining to you or telling you there was a problem or kind of telling you all sorts of things. This person wasn't a very reasonable person. I'm just seeing this person kind of getting upset quite easily. Their emotions were really all over the place. And this can be quite a sensitive person. So yes, you had to be around this person for some reason. This could have been a family member, it might not have been, but I'm seeing that this is someone who you had to kind of be around or you had to talk to for some reason. You couldn't avoid them. And it probably would have been good if you could avoid them, because this wasn't a good idea for you to be around them, and it wasn't good for them to be around you either, because you were kind of rubbing off each other in a bad way. It was like they were kind of being all up in their emotions, and then that was bothering you and you were kind of upset as well. And this stressful person was making you feel very stressed. And yes, I'm seeing actually they were creating problems that weren't even there. They were kind of all up in their problems. Oh no, but then this is and it wasn't actually as bad as they were making out or they were imagining. And yes, I'm actually seeing that you did really care about this person. You probably still really do care about this person, but it was hard to know how to help them. It's very hard to know how to help someone when they're all kind of like that and not logical, not rational. And it was also hard to know how to stay calm yourself around them, because you knew, again, I was seeing that in the Temperance card, that you knew that you had to try and stay calm for yourself, and you could easily, you know, your emotions can easily go up and down, and you're trying to not let them make them do this to you, make your emotions go up and down. I hope that makes sense. That sounds crazy, but I hope it makes sense. The last card you have for your past is the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, this is actually following on from the Temperance card, because whatever was happening at this time, there was a lot happening. This is why you had to put things to one side, or try and put your emotions to one side, or ignore them, or balance them. And you had to try and totally focus on your work. And I'm seeing that you're getting to a stage at your work at this time where you knew that things could go a lot further. You're actually seeing some success in your work, and you're seeing that you could go even further than you were in your work. But to do that, you had to concentrate. And if you're going up and down in your emotions, if this person was bothering you, you're getting distracted, you had drama, then this wasn't helping you to do that. So you were trying to balance again because you had all this work you had to do. Now you know that this is going to be quite successful. This is going to be quite successful. I'm seeing that you are really seeing that at this time. It's like you're finally seeing this actually has a lot more potential than I originally thought. It's that kind of feeling. But if you weren't focused, you knew that things could go backwards for you. So you didn't want that to happen. You wanted to keep on going forwards with this. So to do that, you had to kind of try to balance your feelings, try to kind of get away or do something about this kind of drama person, and just get everything out of your head and try and concentrate. And that's what you're trying to do. And so you're trying to struggle with all these things. You're trying to balance all of these things. So yes, I said a lot there, I'm sorry. I hope you understand what I was trying to say. The first card you have, your present, is the Star. So yes, you're still keeping busy at this time. You're kind of minding your own business. And this is what you should have been doing in your past. Minding your own business, not being bothered by anyone else, not being interested in anyone else, what they're saying, what they're doing, trying to put them aside, trying to put everyone else's problems aside, everyone's drama aside, and just focusing on yourself. And that's what you're doing at this time. If you look at the woman in this card, she's concentrating, she's focused, and we're watching her, but she's not aware of it. She doesn't care who's watching her. She's just too focused on what she's doing. The other thing I'm seeing with this card is that someone has hope for you in a romantic way. That's what I'm seeing. Someone has hope that they might be with you. And yes, they hope to be with you. That's what I'm seeing. They're hoping, they're positive, they're wishful, they're thinking, wishful thinking. This person's actually, I think this person's been in a lot of your readings actually. You're probably seen them around you for a long time. This person's been in your life for a while, I'm seeing. And they could be holding back from contacting you at this particular time. But yes, I just keep on seeing this person in your readings who you're not noticing, and but you're not really noticing anyone at this time because you're totally focused on your work. I'm seeing that in the Star. But I'm also seeing that this person's not going to give up. Even though they're waiting around at this time, they're not kind of coming forward and contacting you. They're kind of toughing it out. They're ready to kind of stick it out with you. Even if you're not noticing them, they're still wanting to be around you. I'm just seeing this ibis on this tree behind this woman, and these kind of birds can survive under any conditions. They can survive in cities, they can survive in all sorts of conditions, and so this person's a survivor. They want to stick with you no matter what, and they're prepared to stick around you whether you notice or not. They're just not going to give up. That's what I'm seeing. You might be aware of this person, you might know who this is, or you might not, because I'm seeing in the Star that this woman's just not noticing who's around her. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. We're watching her, but she doesn't know that. So this person obviously finds you very attractive, but you're not focused on them. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Four of Pentacles. So yes, for single people, again, I'm seeing that, you're more interested in your, well, not exactly your money. I was going to say money, but on your career, money-related things, whatever projects you're working on, you're interested in your success. You're interested in that more than you are in love at this time. The man on this card, he's literally protecting his heart with a coin, I'm trying to say. What did I say? I said his cart with his coin. He's trying to protect his heart with this coin. So I'm also seeing that, to be able to achieve this what you truly want, you might have to spend a bit more money. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking about how silly that is. Carthoin, yes. You might have to spend a bit more money on something to do with this work, to do with this project. This might be, it might be more equipment that you have to spend on. It might be anything that's going to help your business or your work. I'm not saying go out and spend lots of money on, great big offices and towers and all of this thing. I'm not saying that, of course. But you might be holding off from buying something that you know would make a big difference in your business or your work or whatever this is, even psychologically, because sometimes when we put money behind things, we're telling ourselves and we're showing ourselves that, we're serious about this. We are serious about this. We're putting our money where our mouth is, kind of thing. So yes, I can see that you are serious. I can clearly see that because you're trying to focus so much on this in this reading, but there are some areas where you could still be holding back. There are some areas where you might be stopping yourself from reaching your full potential in your thoughts, and your actions come from your thoughts. So that's why I'm seeing that, if you do spend a bit of money on something for yourself to do with this, that might give you that extra boost in confidence, in knowing that yes, you are serious in that and you mean business, and that might help you to get to this next level. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have here present is the Nine of Wands. So I hope this makes sense. I'm just seeing that you might actually be finding relationships to be hard work at this time. Not only romantic relationships, but friendships as well. Just trying to navigate them, just trying to understand people. I'm seeing that at this time you can navigate facts, tangible things, objective things, but a lot of people can actually be a mystery to you, especially at this time. You're kind of mystified by a lot of people and why they do what they do, why they say what they say. I am too. I'm actually, when I'm looking at this card, I'm feeling that way myself. I totally understand that. Some people say things to me and I think, why are you worried about that? Why would you even think about that in terms of things like, oh, should I wear this? What's someone going to think of me? Oh, is this appropriate? I just say, well, wear whatever you want, that kind of thing. But yes, if this makes sense, I'm seeing that, you might be feeling a little bit fish out of water when it comes to people. You might be feeling as if people are a mystery to you. You don't quite understand them. And so again, like you were doing in the Star, you're just kind of minding your own business. You're not really going to really try to think about people or wonder about them because you just don't understand them at this time. I'm seeing that, you will gradually find your people. You will gradually find your people. But, and you might actually have to move to do this. I'm seeing that as well. You might actually have to move to do this with these wands. But that's not happening at this time. But in the future, you probably will have to do that, or you will be doing that. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for your future is the Magician. So yes, you see people as a mystery, but people see you as a mystery as well. The Magician is very mysterious. He gets what he wants. He can manifest whatever he wants, but people see him as very mysterious because he doesn't give things away. And that's how a lot of people see you as well. So you can come across as being quite brash, obviously Aries, but you're actually a very deep thinker. You actually think very deeply. You're very introspective. You think a lot about, why does this happen? Why do people do this? Why is the world like this? All of these questions, you think these all the time. And I think people might be surprised by that. The other thing I'm seeing with this card is that, you have a lot of tools in front of you, just like this Magician. And he has a lot of tools in front of him, and he's able to manifest what he wants. But you can achieve beyond what you've even imagined. I'm seeing you have these tools in front of you, and there might be some tools that you can't even see. You don't know that are there yet. And also I'm seeing you're going to have to invest in yourself and believe in yourself. I'm seeing something pretty big is coming up for you in your future. Something quite big is coming up for you, some big opportunity. What I'm seeing in this is something you've been wanting for a long, long time. You've been wanting to manifest this thing, this big opportunity or this big thing. You're a little bit afraid of it as well. And because you're a little bit afraid of it, you've been putting off being ready for it. So there are some things that you know you have to do to be ready for when this opportunity comes. It might be, getting your finances together. It might be getting yourself together in some way. It might be getting things together for yourself, making sure you have all the tools in front of you, like this magician has, so that you're able to be ready when this thing comes to you. Now, again, this opportunity might have this travel attached to it. It might propel you into a new place with new people that understand you properly. But be ready now, even if you don't know what this is. Even if you feel like, I know something big's going to happen to me, I don't know what it is. If I were in that position where something big came and happened to me, if someone came and gave me some big opportunity right now, how would I feel? If your answer is, oh, I feel like I'm not ready because I'm not fit, or I'm not financially ready, or I don't have this ready or that ready, get that ready. Think about what that thing is and get that ready now, so that when the opportunity comes, and it will come, you will be ready. That's what I'm seeing in the Magician. The next card you have for your future is the High Priestess. So yes, again, I'm seeing the same thing I was seeing in the Magician card. You are a very deep thinker. The High Priestess can also be about someone who other people see up on a platform, kind of the unattainable person, this beautiful woman up there who you could never actually speak to, or you can never get to know properly. They're a bit mysterious. They're up there on a great big platform up there on a stage. Somebody sees you like this. This is this person in the Star card. This person sees you like this. They feel like they can't get close to you. They're going to still keep on seeing you in this way, and they're still going to be interested in you romantically still. So they're not going to give up. They're still watching you. They're still going to be very interested in you. And yes, you feel out of reach to them, but it doesn't matter. They're still interested in you. They might even think you're out of their league. But what I'm seeing is that you might be distancing yourself from this person. You might be showing them that you're not interested. You might not be, but you're making it clear to them, whether you know or not, that you're not interested, or you're not even noticing them. But the more distant you are, the more interested they are. So it's like that you can't do anything to repel this person. I think maybe you better, if you don't want them, maybe you'd better eat a whole lot of garlic and smell or something, because they're still going to be interested in you. It doesn't matter what you do. That's what I'm seeing. They're just not going to give up. Now, you might not know who this is. You might not even realize, but if you do and you're not interested in something, I don't know what you're going to have to do. I don't know. Wear holy clothes that smell, and I don't know. The last card you have for your future is the Five of Wands. So I'm seeing in this card a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition happening around you at this time. You're used to this competition. You have jealous people around you all the time. I see that, I know that. You have jealous people around you. You're still going to have these jealous people around you at this time. The reason why they're jealous is that you do things. You get things done. They're not like you. They're more chaotic. They're not as organized as you. Look at this card. Look how crazy this is. Everyone's crazy. There's no one in charge. It's a great big mess. And that's how they are. But they think that you've just kind of rolled up out of bed and you've achieved what you've achieved. They don't see all the work, the discipline that goes into it, the organization, the thought that goes into it, everything that goes into it, the hard work that goes into what you do. They don't see that. They just see, oh, you just do this and you're lucky or something. And that's not true. I would say that, I don't think you're going to even be bothered by these people. They're always there. They're always going to be there. And you're used to this. You're used to these kind of jealous, competitive people. Don't even bother with them. So Aries, I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching.